Hey everyone, Tony George, Monday Update. College basketball tournaments all over the place. Let's cherry pick one for you. Under the radar, Princeton in Orlando taking on the Bradley Braves from the Missouri Valley Conference, which I follow and have for ever since I was doing the Dana Altman show on a local ESPN station in Lincoln, Nebraska back in the 90s when he was coaching at Creighton. But nonetheless, the Missouri Valley has changed as everything has in college basketball, but Bradley's been a mainstay in there. And then we'll tell you everything that's going on over at the website. This is the week you jump on board the free $60. The link in the description below. If you expand the description below the video, there's a tab on the website, docsports.com. We'll park $60 any new account. Comes with a profit guarantee and zero hassles, no obligations. Go give us a test ride over at Docs. We'll tell you everything that's going on with the website in a minute. We got a two-pack today in college basketball, and we'll talk about a football weekend recap, which is a damn good one. But let's get with this first, and then we'll get to the business at hand. I want to tell you something. You gotta be careful in these basketball tournaments. Your volume and your units bet is key. Okay? Because most of these teams, no matter how fired up you are about betting college basketball, sick of football, don't like football, love to bet college basketball, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But if you spread it around all over the place and start laying a bunch of big numbers, you're going to lose. FYI, I'm just telling you, a lot of the numbers that you're looking at are skewed, meaning you got teams this is just hypothetical, just like a Kansas or somebody. North Carolina, Duke, Duke's played some big games, but just Houston. You play a bunch of Tallahassee JUCOs and Baltimore County, Maryland Community College. You put up 98, get 50 boards. That doesn't translate into playing a really good team on your own level now. Those numbers are skewed. You can't rely on them a lot. Now, you take these smaller conference teams, and maybe here and there they went and played they went and played Ohio State on the road or in a pay game. You flew to East Lansing and played Michigan State, and they gave them money to come in so they could run up the score on them and get their team ready. That sort of thing. But both these teams, take a look. Bradley's a middle-of-the-pack team in the Mo Valley this year. I faded them about a week ago. They were laying a huge number against UT Martin and lost outright. To follow that conference. Princeton, you take a look at Princeton, and you think to yourself, well, they're usually one of the elite teams. Them and Penn are usually the two best teams, the two best basketball schools in the Ivy League. This year, Princeton's down. They're catching 8 points here, total 137.5. I'm interested in the total. We do algorithms to find overlays against the spread, just like you weigh in one number that Ken Palm has against another number that Ken Palm has in terms of power ratings, and say it comes up at 5 and they're laying 9, well, that's a 4-point overlay. Which, by the way, there's about a 3-point overlay in this game where Princeton shouldn't be getting this many, but they haven't done anything to impress me this year, and neither's Bradley. But one thing that you can count on here is both these teams have played a kind of people around their same capability level, and the numbers don't lie. Both teams are scoring 70 or more and allowing 70 or more. And the total is 137.5, and my model spit this out at 144.5. That is a 7-point overlay on the over, and that's exactly what we're going to play in this game in Orlando tonight on neutral floor. Many times on these neutral floors, teams kind of let it fly. So we're going to play the over, 137.5, Princeton and Bradley, for your free play over at the website. Take your free $60 to get a college basketball 2-pack today. We also have a 3-pack in the NFL prop market, and we have a 4-unit NBA best bet. On Monday, over the weekend, unbeaten, 5-0 college and pro football. We had a bad week, a couple of weeks where we just were scratching our head, and I just got back to basics, went with first instincts, and kept it low volume, low units, 3 and 4 unit plays, won them all. Going to take the same approach this week for the holiday games. We'll have some picks out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, possibly Monday. But all picks at Doc's will be out on Wednesday night. It's Thanksgiving week. So we're going to put our picks out early. A lot of you are traveling or having family come in. You want to get it out of the way early. Enjoy that family time. Enjoy the holiday. Enjoy sitting around, eating some pumpkin pie with a lot of whipped cream on it and enjoying some football games on Thanksgiving Day. You can have your bets in on Wednesday night. Doc Sports, that's the place to be. Thanks for tuning in.